Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to load D&D. Let me just update my title here as well. Jump on into Raid Call. Also, heads up. This is sort of a Mature Monday segment. I did, JP. I did. Way too early. We'll get it better. G'day, g'day.
Hello, Megna.
Mr. Megna!
Okay, let me mess with this. Yeah, Neverwinter's pretty cool. Alright. I gotta switch everyone around today. What is D&D? Dungeons and Dragons is it's a tabletop game based off of character sheets, rules, role-playing, dice, the whole bit. Update my overlay here.
So how did your flying chair thing go, Megna?
Well, we got it into space. There's pictures. I ended up going back.
Is it in orbit?
It's in orbit right now, yes, with a Kerbal sitting on it.
Sweet.
That's a great mental image.
But we went back to the bomber and added some more missiles. It's going very well.
You should find a mod that adds random bases to your planet or to other planets. You can go bomb other planets.
I would, but it's a mod. You know how I am with mods.
I know. You should do it anyways.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and change up the title here. Dungeons and Dragons. Error updating broadcast for some reason. Of course there was. Continue the chair's legacy, yes.
Going live.
I guess we have music in the background. That's probably more appropriate. Yeah, why tomorrow? We'll do it tonight.
Woo! Green screen not do so good today.
I don't know, it looks pretty green.
It's pretty green.
Indeed. How are you fine gentlemen doing?
Oh, doing very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. We're still missing one person, aren't we?
Mr. Wolf.
That's right, Mr. Wolf. Can someone do me a favor and shake some trees and see if a wolf falls out of them?
The heck?
I didn't hear anything from him.
He's running. He's in a BRB screen though.
He's on the BRB screen. Well, then he's probably he's
on his
probably
way.
he's
Yeah,
probably
there
down
he
the toilet. Oh, speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Yeah, I just finished my league game.
What's up, buddy?
Yes. Oh dear.
What's up?
All the cameras are in different places. Oh dear.
I know I'm gonna get
Here's
the
an
cams
energy reload.
fixed eventually.
The stone.
No. I think you might break Palna if you did.
Perhaps.
No, actually, with the update, they've fixed a lot of stuff with the cam, so it doesn't go into weird positions when people leave and rejoin and refresh. It's all like more or less a set order. Yes, this is Skyrim music.
All right,
should
did
just have it,
everybody
like-
add your experience?
I just did
No,
it
not
right now.
yet.
I did.
Was it 2000?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, let me pull up my character sheet here. I have
What's
two
the XP
scrolls
for the next level?
that I need to update.
14,000.
And I'm pretty sure this is going
There
to be a
we
scroll
go.
of...
Everybody's in
Awaken.
the right place. So Gargantius and Alafa, either of you, does that put you up to the next level?
Level
No,
5.
I'm like a K off.
We just
I'm at
give him the
level
K.
1k off?
We just give him the K.
Really? Wow.
Alright.
And I
I
haven't
should
figured out
mark
my
you
last
as
one.
level 5, sir. Not you, Gargantius. I said sir.
And I still have to pick another spell.
Not putting
That was
it.
okay.
Yes,
Goodbye,
I think
Atlantean.
that
Take
gets
care,
one
dude.
of these.
Oh,
No, it doesn't.
alright, I'll be
That
right
was
back
terrible.
though. I'm sorry. Don't hate
No!
me.
What are you doing? I hate you. I hate you already. Whatever you
You
do.
hate me. I'll be right back. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Palma,
I
how
still
much
love
XP
you.
are you up to?
Let me check.
Oh, man.
11,200, apparently.
How are you up to like 13,000, Gargantius?
No, I'm 5550 out of 6,500.
Oh, right.
He's a level down.
That level.
That level down. Yeah.
That level.
Yeah, I've been dead for a while.
Well, hey, at least
I
you
mean,
got your clothes
oh.
back.
That's true.
And your penis.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I left the horror area with
Oh
it intact.
my.
Guys, if you want to see...
Detachable penis. And if you don't know that song, go look it up. That's a great song.
Welcome, folks, in MegnaGaming to Mature Monday.
Yeah, Q
I'm
wrote
not
that
sure
song,
Mature
actually.
Monday.
I'm not sure I want to type that into my address bar.
just seriously, go into like Spotify and type in "detachable penis." It's
Yeah,
actually a
enable,
hilarious song.
Enable private browsing. And then...
You seem experienced in this kind of stuff.
It's a great song. It's a great song. What just?
your camera just went away. But
Yeah, I just hit refresh.
Okay.
I hit. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
No.
It's still says
Oh
beef.
my god, no.
It would be cool if they had like around each webcam like a chair, kind of like the old style D&D chairs.
Ah. How do you mean?
Like what is it? Knights of Pen and Paper.
Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I
I
think
guess
that
we're gonna
was...
start this musical.
I think that was Q saying you're wrong.
No,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those.
maybe.
Level 999... Level 999,000 chair
All right,
mastery.
let's turn this back on. So, I guess while we're waiting on the Lafa, we will go ahead and start our refresher, I have 3 of my players now in my chat. Oh god. I have to be really careful now. This is awesome. But you guys gotta earn levels just like everybody else, right? It's all about the levels. And Strife went away too. Damn. Nima is one of the highest level people in my channel. He is level 703.
So OP.
Sorry, Megna. Sorry. Your boots must have been really wet there for a while.
Now, to be fair, take note of what my current
Yes.
level is in your channel.
Yes.
Arcane
My
trickster,
class.
Just
My
like
class.
his, yeah.
What? What?
He's an arcane trickster.
I'm an arcane trickster, just like Paulna.
Sure, true. Yes. I gave that to you.
Oh, what?
I gave you a
That's
custom
on
rank.
purpose, he says.
Oh, it's not based on
Yeah.
point value?
That for everybody else it is, but you guys, because you are my players, you get custom ranks for
Oh.
life.
Well, that's not as special as I thought, but thank you.
Well, and Nima
Bursts
is
his
a battle
bubble.
master, like his character. I don't think I've given Adam one. I should give Adam one. Oh, that's
I'll
right. I
just
was
be
going to, and
chef.
I couldn't remember. Oh, no, well, if you really
Chef
want, I was
class.
going to give you.
No, it's fine.
I was going to give you Chosen of Lathander.
That works. And then in quotations,
Item back.
notice.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
Welcome back.
Q, you're so loud.
Just as loud as I need to be.
No, like you're
And
that's
better
Megna
very
lost
loud.
his cam.
The better to deafen you with. Whoa!
No.
Did I just no? Okay, there we go. Okay,
No, like
Adam,
you're
do
like
your
drowning out everybody
exclamation
else.
point. Seriously?
Yeah,
Alright.
like you're
me
super
see.
loud.
Wolf, do you have him
Is everybody
muted?
else hearing this the same way?
No, you sound fine to me.
I tolerate
Sounds fine.
everything.
How about now?
Much better.
All I did was mute myself in Roll20.
I already had you muted on there too. And you guys are hearing me twice. Sorry.
Nope, I got you
All right,
muted.
we're good.
No, I mute
Nice.
everybody beforehand.
You have been muted.
Levels.
With
Okay,
us.
we gotta get started. We gotta get this show on the road because it is a show. There you go, Chosen of Lathander. Awesome.
Nice.
All right, so when we last left off, the last game, this party, they had journeyed into a goblin warren found underneath a castle that they had essentially cleared out of the goblins up above. When they went down into the warren, they found that there were no males. They had essentially killed every male in the goblin village that was underneath this castle. There were a couple remaining. They had fled the battle prior. They were easily dispatched. Alafa had the moves put on him by a she-goblin. That was highly entertaining. And they found
I don't.
the
Pizza
study
Man, it depends.
of somebody who appeared to be a follower of Loth.
I'll let this finish, then I'll explain.
With
Or I'll type.
lots of magic goodies and all sorts of stuff that he'd left behind. He was not present, actually. So there you have it. That is the rundown. Strife, you were in the middle of defining your custom magic item. Would you please regale us with what your item does and is and forever shall be?
My item that I managed to find somehow is a pair of gloves made from silver dragon scale, or silver scales.
You don't have to say what it
Do-do-do.
does, but
Okay.
if you would like to, for the sake of telling everybody, sharing with the class.
Sharing with the class.
Sharing with the class.
They're
I'll give you a topic.
They're called the Raisin's Gloves of Shocking, and if basically I can put more lightning into people.
Okay.
We'll keep it short like that for now.
That's short and sweet.
You'll see when I use them.
You had also found a series of documents, of course, written by this guy, detailing efforts to locate the Forge of Spells, which is something that you were told the Black Spider is looking for. And specifically, you found that the only person the Black Spider was concerned about the knowledge of the Guardian of Thunder Tree, that he, knowing what was going on, might put a stop to whatever the Black Spider had in mind. And that's where we stopped. So, was there anything else that anybody wanted to do down in the Goblin Warren? Or in this particular study?
Well, we're in the study, and I know later, or after we're done checking this place, we need to go to the stalagmite that was...
Stalagmite.
Yeah, that was hollowed out, just to check what's in there. And then, yeah, at least that's what I got for right now. Because we pretty much cleared this study out, right? There's...
Pretty much.
The only thing I would ask our rogue friend, because he might have more familiarity with maybe finding secret cubby holes or stuff like that, since there's a lot of information here, but there might be something that's hidden, or the guy was trying to keep some sort of oh shit kind of thing hidden. But other than that, I don't know if it's worth any further investigation in here.
That's fair. I mean, I can take a look and see if I find any sort of doors or anything.
That works.
I do want to remind you guys that... Oh, you wouldn't know. Never mind. I'll roll.
Oh, and Q, I did have one other question. You said some of the individuals found like figurines that look like chess pieces? Like not like chess pieces, but like chess pieces? Okay.
Yes.
Looking at, if someone lets me look at them, are they animals? By any chance?
I didn't have anything that specific to find.
Okay, because I was gonna see if they were. Never mind. I thought maybe you had Beasts of Wonderment, and we were supposed to figure out what they were. Okay, never mind.
No.
Okay.
Like I would give that many to you guys.
Well, it might be one mixed in the group. I mean, you never know.
Fair enough.
I kind of want a giant owl or a black giant fly. I mean,
we were assuming that you guys were doing checks, detect magic, and identifies on all this stuff. So, yeah, not worried about it. Not worried about that.
I wasn't sure if it was just something we forgot or whatever. Okay, so I'm done.
No, you guys were very thorough, actually.
Okay. So I'm done talking until we go to the stalagmite.
Okay, so I will do a check for any sort of secret doors or anything. Now, is that something you want me to roll, Q, or are you rolling?
I rolled it for you.
And did you give me advantage?
I will roll again.
And because it was something we suggested, I'm just going to say
why advantage?
Dungeon
Why
Delver.
advantage?
Alert to hidden traps and secret doors. Gain the following benefits: advantage on wisdom, perception, and intelligence investigation checks made to detect the presence of secret doors.
Damn.
All right.
Because it was also something I suggested, if I can, I'd like to say that I guidanced him so he can add a D4 to that roll as well.
All right. Go ahead and roll that D4.
All you, Paul.
Go, gadget dice.
All right. Add 2. You do not find anything in addition to what you've already found.
Fair enough. Nothing here, guys.
Sure. We know how you overlook things sometimes.
I think my boots are dry. It should be okay. I think we're good.
There's a lot of water in here.
I will
All right.
put your head underwater.
Okay. So, anything else in this room? Are you guys heading out to the stalagmite?
I'm good to go.
Can I set the room on fire?
What?
You can totally set the room on fire if you want.
Perfect.
I mean, it's a cave, so it's stone. The floor,
Well, the other
ceiling,
stuff
walls,
that's in there that
all
we didn't
stone.
take, but the
Sure.
items that we didn't take shall set fire.
His bed, his books, his writings.
Yep, all of it.
Well, remember, I took all the parchments and scrolls that I thought were,
Religious.
Yeah, but the
Well,
ones that
and the ones that made me go, oh shit, it means blank, which I'll reveal later. Right?
Oh, specifically about that. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Like there was those few ones that were just like, oh, I want to make sure I understand anything that made me think Black Spider related and the second chance related. I added that to my character sheet. I don't know how much that is.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
All right, let's head out.
Okay. All right. So you head down the narrow stairway and make your way to the stalagmite that's kind of more or less in the center of town. It's a very, very large stalagmite.
I like how it calls this
Alone,
town.
it is
the cave.
probably about, I want to say, 4 stories tall. And there is a very large hole carved out of the front of it. So it's essentially just a big stalagmite with a big hole that's about 20 feet across. Looks like it's the doorway. It's the only entrance into the place. So that is where you go. You walk inside, and you can see that it is lined with rows and rows and rows and rows of shelves, most of which are empty. Occasionally, a lone hammer or dagger will lay discarded on the floor or on one of the shelves, looking to be of less than fine quality.
Like goblin-esque quality, like when we look at them, or is it like crude, or has it actually been forged?
Like crude by goblin standards.
All right, gotcha. So
The one kind of unusual thing. Oh, there are some barrels. There are.
All right, baby P, have a good
barrels
sleep.
here,
We'll see you soon.
with some unknown substance inside. Also, the one thing that kind of stands out because it is so unusual is there is a very large bed. When I say very large, I mean, well, you think it's a bed. It's essentially a huge pallet of straw with a blanket kind of lining the top. But it is
they made a bed for prayer.
It's about 20 feet diameter.
Wow. That's like the
It's
extra
big.
king size.
yeah. and
So it's
how
like a
big-
bed
Yeah.
for multiple people on a Saturday night.
That's like an Austin
Mm.
Powers bed.
Do we smell anything
Yeah,
that
baby.
would remind us of a certain creature?
Blue Gears, what's up?
Welcome. Are you skilled
You
in
smelling the bed?
nose?
I don't know.
Yeah,
like maybe
how
someone
close
knows.
are you putting your nose?
No, I mean like
How
in the air. Like, do we smell like, I don't
It-
know.
It
Hopefully it
smells
smells like goblin.
horrendous. It
Okay.
smells horrendous.
Got it.
Go ahead and
Alright,
take a
but-
big whiff and see if I don't make you roll a con saving throw.
You say so. The hole is massive. The bed is massive.
Right.
It does. You said it does have like blankets or something on it, like the straw.
Yeah.
Alright,
There's a blanket kind of covers it.
Okay.
Covers the
Describe
straw.
blanket.
I was just wondering if maybe it was like where the orc that maybe he was stuck in his armor and that was where they let him stay because the goblins weren't necessarily afraid of him. But it smells bad, and the orc was actually kind of well spoken and stuff. So I don't know if you would let it be.
He didn't smell very great either, though. Even though he was
Wow.
well spoken, I will say that. I think
Okay.
what Gargantius was getting at. That's what he's. Yeah. It
Yeah.
seems like that might be the case. I mean, you haven't seen any place else in this underground cavern that would be big enough for him to actually rest.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right,
It's a
Pizza Man,
distinct
take care, dude. Nice, Blue Gears.
I guess I'll go over to the haystack and remove the blanket just to see if there's anything hiding directly underneath. Do I see anything?
Okay.
Is it-
A lot of pests scurry and hide.
Okay.
A little bit gross.
Yeah.
This requires a little more imagination.
Uh,
There's no 3D gaming going on.
guys, you got any ideas? I mean,
Is
everyone
this
The shelving, like how what's sort of the height of this room? How high up do the shelves go?
It's. Oh, well, the shelves only go up about 6 feet. Like they don't go up too high.
I was thinking it went all the way 40
But-
feet, like you said.
Well, it is a big stalagmite. It's probably about let's see. I'm gonna say it's about 60 feet in diameter. Like it's big. It's a big freaking room that's been carved out of this thing, and it goes up. Like it's been carved out pretty high. It's just that, why put shelves there if we can't reach it anyway without some sort of a elaborate step ladder system?
I'm gonna take a quick peek around the room. I'm basically looking for any of that black tar-like substance that we encountered earlier as well.
While he's looking,
Let's see.
what's our light
Yes.
source in here? Is it just torches?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey, Michael.
use my Asimar ability to cast daylight in this room so we can see everything. So
Okay.
daylight. It's as bright as day in here. Just in case there's stuff hiding.
All right. Everybody blinks. Oh god. Oh geez.
God.
To warn people next
Kerbal
time.
Space Program.
No!
So
I'm
bright.
used- I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You actually hear some squealing outside as well.
Good. Stupid goblins. Alright.
All right.
And just
all
for
right,
the sake
you
of
do
it,
that?
I'm centering it on myself. So
Blue Gear, I love
Okay,
questions,
shiny.
dude. Ask anything you want to know, man.
Paulna, let's see. Hang on. You don't actually find anything like that. You do see the barrels, and if you open one, you can see they do have some kind of substance inside, but it's not the same.
Liquid?
It's liquid.
is there a fuse attached to said barrel?
Oh, look at that. Yes.
Yeah,
There is.
Yeah.
The tiny fuses. Thank you for the host, Nima, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I'm glad I didn't taste it.
I'm
I was
gonna
gonna make
give
Gargantius
Nima some
taste it.
levels.
Yeah, KSP's
What
Kerbal
was
Space
that?
Program. It's a space.
We
Program
need you to taste
simulator.
the stuff in the barrel.
No. I don't know. It doesn't look tasty.
Oh, no,
Of course it doesn't. We need to make sure it's edible.
Have the imp taste it.
My M doesn't do what I say.
Yes. Hi-oh. Alright, what's going on?
This is the end of like the whatever, like the stalagmite and steps or whatever. It ends at this room, right? There's nothing beyond this point.
There's nothing, it's one big room, that's it.
Okay. Well, Well, it doesn't look like there's anything here.
Nope.
I'm
Well,
gonna.
why don't
I'm
we
gonna
go
look
back
for.
down?
I'm gonna look for some sort of secret door or something. While I'm here.
I'm gonna inspect the foul haystack and see if it might be covering something up other than the stench.
Just light on fire. Problem solved.
With the barrels, with the short fuses in the same room? Yeah, no.
Your boots are definitely wet.
Well,
Problem
my
solved.
thought is that if there's something secret, it would be kind of huge because whatever lives here, like, it would have to be big enough for him to like be able to access, or whatever was living here. So it might be obvious, whatever's, if there's like a door or something, it'd be like big enough.
I guess. And one thing, I guess, while he's saying that, because the guy was in a magic suit of armor, is there an armor rack? Like, is it specifically here so we could tell that the guy could come in and out of his armor, or was it like just shelves and massive room and bed?
There is not.
It was like he was fused to it. Okay, or at least that's what my assumption would be. Whatever you guys want to do. I'm ready to do more research, so get out of here and do more research.
I
Sounds
feel like
good to
Q
me.
has this big thing planned. I don't know. Maybe not.
Who is this Q person you're speaking of?
Out of character. clearly.
I live to keep you on your toes, all of you.
Oh wait, so who's searching the bed?
I am.
All right. Let me roll for you.
Yeah.
All right. You don't find anything.
Nothing there, guys. It's a whole
Just
lot of stink.
straw and pests and stink, and maybe some other bits you don't really want to know what they are.
Okay, and I didn't find a secret door by chance.
No, you did not.
I say we roll.
Yeah, the only other thing we could do is maybe question some of the female goblins just to ask what happened to the males. But if we don't really care, yeah, we might as well get out of here.
I'm gonna double check the bed just in case we're missing something.
Okay.
I feel
Hush your
like we
mouth,
should
too.
follow. I feel like we should follow down the cave and see where the other end leads to. Maybe it's connected to some place in town or something.
Are the bookshelves the type that have a back behind them? Like, could we move them out of the way and make sure there's nothing behind them?
They're not. I'm sorry. They're not bookshelves. They are basically boards
Just
bolted to the wall.
Okay.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Let's see, Alafa, you do find some papers underneath. You know what they are. You can show them to other people if you want.
As I show them around the room, they are extremely crude drawings of naked goblins.
GG.
Explains a lot. Explains a lot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
So you
walk out of
goblins.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I'm
done here.
walking out at this point.
I'm going to. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my torch
What?
down to the
What?
straw and light it on fire and quickly exit the room.
All right, I see
All
Paula
right.
striking up a match, and knowing how bad he is with fire, I run out immediately.
All right.
While we're exiting, if there's any goblins, I kind of hopefully, in a nice way, convince them to get away. This thing's about to blow up. Essentially.
I wondered if you guys would realize that.
Yeah.
All right. So do you all run and duck for cover?
Nah. Walk and when it explodes, don't even
No.
turn back. Just
Okay.
stride out.
I
That's the proper way.
I
That's
put
the
on
proper way.
sunglasses
Cool guys
and
don't look
continue to
back at
walk away.
explosions. Okay.
I agree, Stripe.
Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah, I have to do this one here. The lights up behind you. Nice one, Gargantius. Nice one.
Oh, no,
Gargantius gets one of these.
Oh man, it's the GG button.
All right. Yes, you do. Anybody who isn't actually ducking for cover is gonna suffer an attack right now, and that sounds like most of you because there is shrapnel going on. You basically took out one whole side of this stalagmite because the barrels were stacked up against the side. It's not like they were sitting in the middle of the room, so they're right by a stone wall. The fire eventually reached the barrels. And that whole chunk of the wall just blows out, shrapnel flying everywhere. So I need D4s from everybody. Olaf is getting attacked.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I
I'm
dodged
getting
it.
hit.
Strife
Yeah.
is everybody but Gargantius. How that's like irony. That doesn't happen.
Sorry, guys.
All right.
No, it's fine. I straight up said I wasn't running. I was walking out, trying to calm my
I'm the
mood.
only one who jumped into the river. I don't know.
I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool.
This
But
using
one of you might get smacked upside the head with a rock.
roll20.net. Now, actually, there are
all
some
right,
health
strike
bars
it first.
here.
Nope.
There are health bars.
Alafa.
Guess I should
Nope.
put this on screen.
Kalna. That's a miss. That's a miss. Your boots weren't wet enough prior. That's a miss. All right. So the shrapnel just narrowly whizzes past each of you.
Mine was
So
real
you
close.
all look extra
We look
cool.
badass. Yeah, man.
All extra cool. Yeah. The goblin's just like,
At this point, have I been made aware of your basic telepathy capabilities? Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
Penguin.
I would ask, are you maybe? Well, how does it work? I gotta read real quick. Within 30 feet. Do they need to know you're going in there? You don't need to share their, but the creature must be able to understand. Oh, so you actually have to communicate with them. You can't just mind scry. Never mind. I was gonna.
Yeah.
My one other concern before we leave is just what the frick happened to all the guys, the guy goblins.
We
But
killed him.
did we kill all of
Upstairs.
them?
Upstairs.
And we killed them.
How big was
All
how
of
big?
them.
Okay.
you guys
if
know
that's-
how? Do you know how many attacked? It was
Looking
like
at your
30
screen,
at least that
like
you took out.
28.
Okay, that makes sense.
No,
then.
there
Okay.
was. You know what? I haven't updated that in ages. I'm just gonna remove that for now until I can actually keep track of it. But
Okay.
it was a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
It was a
lot.
lot.
Well, I mean, I know like Alafa took out like something like 12 at one. I took something like 9 or 10 at once, and plus all other stuff. So yeah, but I wasn't sure like how big is
Yeah.
this warren? Is this warren like a warren for 50 goblins? Is it a warren for like 200 goblins? Because we never actually established the size, and that's kind of our fault.
Well,
Not
now you
asking.
know.
Yeah, gotcha.
Now you know.
All right, boys. Do we follow the tunnels out, or do we follow the river?
wait.
What do we want to do?
Well, let's see if there's a boat. Maybe we can just get in the boat and have the boat take us down. So we don't have to actually walk or anything.
I could just okay.
There isn't actually. There isn't. I know there's a picture of a river. There isn't actually a river down here.
Okay.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah,
I still wanna follow it
there
down.
is a
It's a stream or something.
there is a small stream. Yes, there's a small stream because they need to get water from someplace, and for their cattle and all that good stuff. Their cattle, their chattel.
It's just too bad that their bathrooms run into that same stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But they're at least
Okay.
smart enough to go downstream. They at least got that down.
In any case, I suggest we follow the way we didn't come from and explore the area more.
Okay.
Just keep in mind wherever we're going, it's bright as day because I'm walking around, y'all.
You're always shiny though.
Um,
I don't notice much of a difference.
pretty much what you find pretty much what you find is more Goblin Village. There's not a whole lot more here. Let me get one more check.
But does it end or does it keep going? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, because does it continue off to like a new area?
The cavern will keep going. The cavern will keep going, but it will turn into tunnels.
Let's follow those.
Yeah.
All right. One other.
So, who would like to roll a history check?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Who
some
would like to roll
right.
Sure.
Yeah. Guidancing myself since you're giving me the chance, hopefully.
I'm glad I didn't roll.
No, those dice were taking forever.
That was an Arcana. You know what? Actually, it was an Arcana.
Oh, I fucked up. There we go.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh, someone tried to punch me. Nuh-uh, Stalfo. For those of you who don't know, people try to punch me in my channel.
I saw that.
I have to block.
What was it? That shot that you made? That was hilarious.
Oh, the Skyrim shot! That was insane.
That's funny.
Did you guys see that? The rest of you guys see that?
No, what happened?
Yeah.
I'll send you the link when we're done. Essentially, someone tried. It's crazy. Someone tried to punch me while I was aiming a crazy shot. And that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, so
All right.
Alafa definitely knows. I'm gonna say that Pryor knows, and Gargantius has a. Oh, who are you? Pryor, who are you?
I don't know
Inspired
if I
by?
should roll
That was
this.
me. Yeah, I just guidance myself.
Anyways, we have
Just
character
so
sheets
that
as
you-
well, which are
Yeah,
here.
you definitely know. You definitely know. Gargantius might have heard this like after you guys talk about it, and he'd be like, "Oh shit."
I'll roll a
You have
history
heard
check.
that once you get down to a certain level. Oh, there's Paulina. Nope, boots are wet. Once you get down to a certain level of chasm, well, most tunnels connect to a thing called the Underdark.
Yeah.
You don't want to go just randomly wandering into the Underdark unless you're prepared for it, and even then, you probably should also have a death wish.
Unless if we're lucky and we run into deep gnomes, because they're the nicest things ever.
Oh yeah, if you run into Svirfneblin, yeah, sure, they're awesome, but
Yeah.
good luck with that.
I know, they're rare. So, as Gargantuous is saying, let's go, me and Alaf are like, no. We're not prepared. We had an ordeal above ground. We're exhausted. Well, at least I'm exhausted. What time would it be right around now? Would we know? How many hours?
Daylight looking at you.
Okay.
Do you have the feed that allows you to know the exact time at all times?
No, I was just like assuming, like, because we were, was it daytime when we still went down here?
It was daytime when we entered the castle,
It was, yes.
Okay.
so it's probably getting towards night. would assume.
Late afternoon, something.
You've never played a tabletop game?
Yeah, I would need untrained
Never played
wisdom checks.
Monopoly or
Yeah, might as well.
the game of life?
Drop
To know what time it
Checkers?
is?
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
20.
Oh yeah, it's just now starting to sun's just now starting to set.
Okay. So, I would, if the group's okay, I would suggest we go back to Kragma. We have a castle. I
Yeah,
mean, yes, it's
this
beat
for-
up to shit and everything,
not
but
just
it is a
Dungeons
place that
and
we can make
Dragons.
camp for the night. We pretty much dispatched of all the possible. I mean, there's a chance that we'll still keep watch. We've got all the possible threats, and we can start fresh in the morning because we don't have horses. We can't necessarily make the journey out of here that easily, so we need to rest.
And you still need to interrogate.
I need
huge
to talk to
dude,
my
man.
my
Yeah.
head, my orc head. Yes.
All right. So, in any case, we should go up anyway.
Yes,
he does.
that is exactly. I mean,
I think he
that's
does.
a baby. That's a baby threat in the Underdark. It's a baby threat.
I didn't want to say anything else.
I know.
There's other stuff that I'm pretty sure I know what we're gonna run into.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that like if we go deep enough, you would like get a crate. You would orgasm at the things that we'd find with your freaking yeah.
So is this where Gargantius and Paulnus split the party?
No, I mean,
No, they're saying they're not gonna
no,
go.
I won't go. I
Okay,
mean,
alright.
Okay.
I'll only go with
Hell
like
no.
the entire group.
Well, let
Yeah.
us stress it this way: if you go, and even if all of us go, chances are we would die. So we're turning around.
All right, let's go.
There you go.
All right. Excellent. So, heading back up.
Let's see.
All right,
Yep.
you head back up into the castle, Karagma. A short journey up, and yes, it is still vacated. It is indeed starting to. The sun is starting to set. Prior, were you going to do your communion?
I need to sleep.
The dead?
Technically, I need to sleep. I can't.
Sleep first.
Yeah,
Okay.
I used up my spell slots.
Okay. The castle will offer plenty, so you guys can camp there. Anything else you guys are going to do before you do that for the night?
Since we have a few hours, I know I'd be studying the parchments and all that stuff, and maybe just praying.
If Strife isn't busy, I was gonna ask him about my sword.
How long are we going to
Ask
be
him what?
breaking for?
Like what the word on my sword is, and like if he can read it, stuff like that.
Didn't we determine that he did, and that
Yeah,
he did
but
tell you?
Yeah.
Oh, he did tell me. Okay.
Yeah, I told you.
Okay, cool. I'll write that down.
I don't have that ability, Pizza Man.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Anybody?
I don't know. I mean, I guess there's a lot of wood and stuff lying around. Maybe if you guys want to help barricade sort of an area, just for some added
Yeah.
protection for the night.
Sure.
I'd say we pick a room and. Oh look! Hey, there's like 4 cots over here we could use.
I tore up
Barricade that.
some of
That's
the. I did tear up some of the cloth
Oh,
to
there's
make
plenty.
bandages.
There's plenty.
Okay, got it.
There's plenty. I mean, it might not smell the best, and you're not sure about sanitation, but there's plenty.
Yeah, my only concern would be the wall that's broken right there.
I mean, we could do this one right here.
All right.
Kind of right
sounds
under
good.
where we are.
And we'll still keep someone, a night watch and stuff.
Yeah.
Just in case.
So
I mean, I
I'll
can stay awake. I just have to keep one eye closed.
Alaf and I will spend some time moving, I think, some of these barrels and crates just to block off this curtained area. 'Cause
So
that
like
seems-
this.
That seems relatively easy to block off.
Yeah, while we're settling for the night, does anyone need any, we'll say,
Blue gears, that's
medical
awesome, dude.
attention, or is everyone okay?
My fingers are kind of cut up, but I guess I'm healing fine.
All right. Well, if no one else does it, I'll just go ahead and heal you because I got.
I don't know where my character is. Where'd you put me, Q?
I think I'm okay.
Oh, that's right. You had gone down. You two had gone down before anybody else. Hang on a sec.
We went down by the southern brazier.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Because I did plug in some stuff, but I still don't know exactly how to use this. I did add the descriptions of some of my spells in. Was there a button to press for it to use, or do I just?
Yeah,
My
you
gums.
have to click the check boxes there.
Info? You mean like info, description, and all that stuff?
Yeah, so you'll probably want like probably
Oh.
description, attack roll, and damage or healing, whatever it is.
Oh, and blue
Okay.
gears.
One sec.
Hold on, let me share this link with you.
Pretty much whatever you filled down below, you would check that box.
And then what do I do when I check the box? Where is there?
You hit cast spell.
Where is cast? Oh, one sec, I gotta find this.
Over on the right side.
That
Above all the
link
checkboxes.
Alright,
gives
this is
you
probably gonna go kapooey, but let's just see.
details on
Pooey.
all of our
Kapooey.
characters, the
Yeah,
battle
one
so
sec,
far,
wrong
etc.
Spell, first of all, I don't want to do that one. Healing. Oh, but I would have to upcast it anyway, so never mind. I need to do this in the future. Okay, I know what it is. Thank you. Alright, well, your fingers get healed for 11.
Kind of Pizza Man, not quite.
Yay, okay. I'll just bring myself
Heal
back.
the crap out. Your finger explodes with healing.
My nails grow really long and I have to cut them.
I didn't have any first level spell slots, so it's like I had to use a second to heal.
He like pulls out his dancing sword and he's like, help.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So.
No, he's not attuned to it. So technically, he can't do that.
Yeah, but I was gonna ask what my bonus magic damage was for that.
Yeah, it's a standard straight up
technically-
sword.
Do you get your magic bonus if you're not attuned yet?
Isn't still not a magic sword that I swing? But I don't know.
Okay. Unless if the DM sorry, Q, I didn't mean to cut you off, but from my understanding,
Nope.
unless the DM specified that you found a dancing sword +1, which he didn't, you just found a dancing sword, it is a +0/+0, plus to hit,
Okay,
plus.
got it.
If you do activate it in the future and you have items that give you, let's say, a total of +7 to hit on top of what your strength would be and your proficiency, it gets that. That's why it is so strong in the future. It works off your character, not its item set. So
Nice Pizza Man.
so right now your
job.
plus to hit with it if you're wielding it is whatever your strength or dex plus your proficiency, whichever is higher, and then your damage would be, I don't know, I think you said it was a great sword, so 2d6 plus your strength.
Man, Pryor knows his stuff.
And Q might be double checking to make sure that I didn't mess up.
No, you're right about the dancing sword. I checked that.
Okay.
I'm looking at the attunement process.
Now, I still have another spell to add.
Oh,
And as
no
per
one
my
can be attuned
discussion
to more
prior-
than 3 magic items at a time? I hadn't thought about that.
A level 1
That's
spell I
interesting.
can add.
Okay, so the main requirement for attunement, you have to spend a short rest focusing on the item. But there are sometimes other requirements that the DM can do.
A very common one is you have to fight with the weapon, train with it, get the weapon to acknowledge your existence, kind of thing.
Yeah. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to figure out what it's going to take.
What about
Okay.
your keyboard? Confused.
Well, I mean, the thing you guys just told me, am I keeping that in mind? Or
TF2
is
is
that
Team
out
Fortress
of
2.
character?
It's a cartoony first-person shooter.
No, you would know that. He'd be able to tell you that. Alaf would be able to tell you that.
Yeah.
And Palma would be able to tell
Okay,
you
got
that.
it. Because I didn't want to do something like crazy, like out of character, like in character.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Strife, technically yours are not attuned yet either.
Gotcha. But mine are a +1/+2. So do I need to
Not-
do?
You have 13.
Do you need to
So-
know what my
okay.
scrolls are, by the way, now, or can I just keep that under wraps for now?
I would like. You can private message me.
But
I would like to know.
Under wraps scrolls.
What? God, no. All right. Okay. Anything else?
I'm ready for the
All right.
sleep time.
Okay.
Who's What's the watch order? What's the watch order?
I'll be first, and
Need a pen.
I actually want
Where's my pen?
to half spend the time staring at the campfire or whatever kind of fire we have lying around while I'm, I guess, staring at my
gotcha,
sword.
Bluegears.
Okay. All right. That. You focus intently upon the blade. Who's next? You well.
Not reliable. Hey, dude.
Anything? Will you be doing something similar, or what will you be doing?
Yeah, I'll be doing something similar, trying to. Well, I rolled earlier for how many charges are in my gloves, but I'm gonna definitely be attempting to be one with my gloves, so I can better use them.
Okay. All right. You won't actually be able to determine how many charges there are until you get attuned.
Right. Okay.
All right. And I should say both you, Gargantius, and Strife, at the end of your watch, you feel no more attuned to your weapons than you had before.
Nice, reliable.
Gotcha.
Who's next?
I guess
Strife, who do you wake
before-
up? Because nobody's volunteering.
Palma.
Don't sleep, so
Alright.
nobody really has to be awake.
Well, there's that.
Which is what I said earlier.
I missed that. Oh, you do the
Did
whole
you?
trance. Okay.
You
Yeah,
might have
when
been
I
like
close,
muted
when
or
I
something
open.
at the time.
Nope. When
You
I
said- you
close,
said
when
so
I open.
last
I
time.
heard it.
Oh. Okay. It's still probably better to have somebody dedicated to watch, just because you would technically be at a slight penalty. I wouldn't make you roll with disadvantage or anything like that, but unless does it specifically say that you can be fully alert? If so,
Yeah.
then sure. Oh, well then hell, never mind.
I could literally walk
You just-
around all day and just do that. And
Nice.
it resets all my stuff every 4
Nice.
hours.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
trance.
health skills,
It has
though.
to be,
Trance
it has to
rate
be
was-
restful though. I mean, you can't be riding a horse like really hard, or you can't be in the middle of battle or anything like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Bluegears,
gotta take my
it's
eye
okay.
closed so it doesn't
You're
open.
being censored. Twitch chat is
No,
taking
you
care of it.
actually have to be resting at least. Even walking can be restful. I get what you're saying, but
It
does it
needs to be
specifically
like,
say walking? Yeah, fuck it. I don't care.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Essentially, throughout the night, nothing happens. You are not bothered. Whatever wildlife is in this area knows well enough to leave it the fuck alone.
Alright, I'm
So-
assuming 8 hours pass.
Morning breaks.
Sword.
Morning breaks. Everybody is awake. Everybody is up. Everybody is Adam.
Alright, so I will, since everyone's awake, I will tell them the initial findings that I got from studying the scrolls that we found.
Close enough.
Okay.
And
I'm pretty sure that's
short,
accurate.
referencing the stuff about second chances or reincarnation, and it's about drows, and it's that there are creatures known as driders. Driders are the equivalent of a drow centaur kind of thing, except don't think horse, think giant ass fucking spider. They're incredibly dangerous. They're large. They're large. They're not like little person, small spider body. They're person with giant ass spider body. And I believe that this devotee of Loeth either managed to find his second chance or is assisting others in maybe becoming a second chance, but I need to do more research. And this could also lead to more ties with the Black Spider, since the Black Spider is high in drow mythos. My other thing that I wanted to ask the group is, my plan is to talk to the orc. We will be able to ask it basic questions. It will give us some answers. They'll be cryptic. I know we need to ask him about this Guardian of Thunder tree.
I don't think I
'Cause
remember
I
that
have
part,
no
boy
idea what it
boy.
is.
But it's the same campaign.
I'm hoping he has some insight on it. Do you guys have anything that might be useful? Other than, do you work for the Black Spider? That's an obvious yes. Something like that.
Did you guys catch all that? 'Cause that was a lot of exposition.
Yeah,
I did my best.
good.
I mean,
tried not to bore you all. Alafa, giant ass half-man spiders will kill you.
Yep.
So is that like one of the spider boss thing from Dark Souls?
Oh, from
I don't know.
number 1?
And then number
Trying to
2.
remember.
I didn't play through number 1.
yeah, Blue Gears it is. But
But
this
like,
way it's
oh,
cool
the
because
one in the, okay,
I
it's
the
up
like
to
one in
everyone's
the
imagination
darkness.
as well.
Anyways.
Does anybody have a link they can post in the
No, I mean, I
Roll20
can
chat?
look one up real quick for anyone. Yeah, so.
Could have been a different group.
What's a good scary Drider picture?
That was not a fun fight.
I got one.
Okay, you got one? Yeah, hey, since I did decent enough on...
Wow! I
That's
hate
a
That
good
wall
one.
of text though.
I put it in raid call.
Awesome. That's a much shorter
Yeah,
link.
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one from number 1.
Yeah, I couldn't find the one from number 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
more or less.
is what the Drider looks like.
Q, since it's up to you on how much information I actually know about Drider, since I'm doing off a religion check. Did you establish its punishment or is it blessing?
Is it gonna
Or
work?
do you not care?
My
It
chat's
is.
not
It
working.
is. It is. It is as we said.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
We
Would
tried.
I know
There we go.
enough about the Drider or the Drow in general? I can do some checks to know about any sensitivities
That's
and
basically
or
what we're going up against.
ancestry associated with them.
Well, you did roll a natural 20.
Yeah, but again, it was
On that
religion,
last
I
time?
believe. Yeah, so that's why I
And
wanted to
yes,
make
Yeah,
that is
sure.
the
I mean,
spider
it's
lady
enough
from
that would give you some information
Dark Souls.
about Drow culture.
Perfect.
I'm going to say you know the basics. At
Okay.
the very least, you know the basics of Drow culture.
All right, perfect. So, wonderful. I would also then tell them that because it's a gruesome transformation, most Driders go insane at some point, so they're incredibly dangerous. They will basically attack anything and everything that they can. And since they are a Drow, they do still keep their Fey ancestry. But since they are a Drow as well, they're Underdark. Anything from the Underdark tends to be very sensitive to sunlight. So if we do ever intend to venture into the Underdark,
I'm
will
gonna hang
be
out
our
with
blazing
Briar a
sun.
lot.
Yes. And as they are part spider, they are poisonous and dangerous. So we will need to acquire antitoxins, antivenoms, stuff like that. Anyhow. Do you guys, on my other inquiry, do you guys have anything you want to ask our orc head before I speak to the dead with it?
I mean, I'm super curious as to where Gudrun is. If he's seen it, if he knows, or seen him, if he knows where he is. Someone who fits his description.
There you go. Could you describe Gudrun? Because I've never seen him. So-
Typical dwarf, short dude.
Okay, well, keep in mind,
Beard.
his answers will be, is there anything distinct?
Beard.
Yeah,
Does
is
he
there
know
any-
how to take off the armor or his axe?
You can ask
If
him.
really wants that shit.
Hey, it's worth asking.
If that's what you want to ask, that's fine. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us.
Yes,
we can do
JP,
5
I
questions
agree.
if that's what you want to do. 1 each. So, anyways, Q. I start busting out the ritual, and I will burn a 3rd level spell slot to speak with the dead with my orc head.
Very well.
I hope you looked up the spell. You kind of know.
Was it that detailed? I thought it was just. But there are some specific. Yeah, you're right. There are specific rules for it, aren't there? Speak with the dead.
Yes, sir. Speak with dead or speak to dead.
Speak with dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to look up this.
Oh yeah, we looked at this last time.
Here.
Yeah, I just wanted you
to up to 5 questions. Okay. Interesting. So it's not under any compulsion to answer.
No, and I intend to use the fact that his master was the one that actually killed him because the spiders ate him alive to maybe get him to be a little bit more swaying.
Jess, it's going well.
Okay.
BS as in they were cheap?
All right.
Possibly hacking? Or do you mean terrible?
Right.
We shall begin casting.
Okay. So once I feel that the spirit has re-entered the vessel, I will ask him if he's there.
All right. You cradle his head and utter your incantation. And despite the fact that it is early morning, the walls seem to grow shadow. And the light of day dims. And the head slowly grows a body, except it's just ectoplasmic, it's not solid.
Huh?
And he lays on the ground and sits up. And the head actually, like, moves with the body.
Perfect.
Sees you all, stands up, tries to run at you, hits some kind of invisible barrier, crumples to the ground, the body disappears, just the head just falls. Except it's still like it's reacting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know if I remember which voice I was using for this guy. I'm gonna go with this one.
So
he
I will
grows
be.
another body slowly.
Okay, I was gonna prop his head up so he's not laying down, but okay.
You're so nice.
Yeah, I'm not a dick. So I guess I would say, we never got his name, so I will say Orc of the Black Spider. Sorry that you met your demise. I hope you realize that it was your master at the end.
Sorry.
It was your master at the end who did not spare you. Do you recall that? I guess that's technically a question. Fuck. All right, whatever. That's my question.
Wasted.
We don't need all 5.
Of course I realized that. I failed my master. I got what I deserved.
So, you were devout to the Black Spider. Might I ask, was it his power that caused you to be devout to him, or was there some other reason? And sorry about the yelling.
If you had the opportunity
It's hard to hear.
to know his capabilities, to know what he would do to any who opposed him, you would fall in line as well. It was the smart thing to do.
Wow, some of my companions don't strike me as the smartest, so we will probably continue to venture on this course. Yet, I need to know...
Q is a
I'm
program
hoping I can do some
rank
sort of
computer
persuade
for that.
here.
That's not Roll20.
There has been this constant entity brought up known as the Guardian of Thunder Tree. Is he a threat to your master? Nah, that's a nice response. Alright, guys, do you have anything? Because we gotta figure out how we can find this Thunder Tree guy, probably. But I turn to the group and I see if they have anything.
Yeah, I mean, the whole reason we're out here is because our previous employer, I guess he's a past employer at this point, he's gone missing, and we're looking for him. I don't know if the name, and Pryor, correct me if I'm wrong. This will probably count as multiple questions, so we'll fine tune it. But we're obviously looking for Gudrun. He's a dwarf. You know, he went missing from our group a while ago now, quite a while ago. But he was supposed to end up at Cragmaw Castle. We didn't find him here yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, is there anyone that fits that description located here? Did they move him? Has he seen them?
That works, I mean... Yeah.
And I'm addressing this to Pryor because I don't know if Pryor still is the one who has to ask the questions or not. Pryor, you can let me know.
I will allow... I'll ask the question. It's fine.
Okay, so I ask Mr. Orkhead if he knows of any dwarves that were being held prisoner here, and if they've been moved.
Yes, and yes.
Good to know.
Good. And now it's up to Q to decide, does the spirit dissipate from the head, or do we have one more question?
Well, he's not going away.
Nice. All
Yeah,
right.
he seems to be expecting.
Okay.
By my count, that's 4.
Perfect. All
Do
right.
you know where he is?
That's the 5th. There we go.
Technically, the questions do have to be asked by Pryor.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I think,
then...
according to the spell
Don't-
description, that's
Then
what it seems like.
don't say it that way, because I just realized that's a yes or no question.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, the head, it doesn't have to give us straight answers. It literally says answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive.
Got it.
So, I mean, we're lucky that he went off on the spiel of my master is so powerful, yada yada, blah blah blah. And that the fact that he laughed that the Thunder Tree is a threat or whatever, I mean, that can be him compensating for something. So,
Hey, Riff.
trying to think of how to word the question, but since this Gudrun guy seems to be important,
I haven't got all day.
in fact, you actually do. You're bound to this thing, so I just want to like pick it up and just kind of like see bound.
You said you weren't a dick.
Hey, he's a dick to me. I'm a bad dick back. I didn't bust out the holy symbol, like press it against his fucking forehead or anything. So, I will How to find the door?
Just like direction, like the cardinal direction,
Yeah.
so we could see what structures are between us and there, or in that
All
general
right, here we
direction.
go. Here we go. I'll ask the group if this is okay. Is it okay for me to ask him in what city or structure it was the dwarf last seen? That work? Or what
Okay.
direction? Okay. All right, Mr. Orkhead, and I will release you after this question, where you wallow in the seven hells with what's the creator of the orcs? Gorosh? Grumm something. Grom something. Grumsh. Thank you. Yeah, may you return to the bosom of Grumsh, you pathetic thing.
Can I get a wisdom check, please?
Yeah. Where was the last?
I'm serious. I'm
Uh-huh.
serious. Can I get you to roll a wisdom check, please?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't understand. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not the most clear voice.
Yeah. Thought you were just muttering.
Sorry.
Muttering, wishing
wisdom.
that he had wisdom.
No, I got the wisdom. Don't worry.
Oops.
You know what? Since you're doing this to me, I'm gonna blow inspiration. I'll drop it on the table after I roll it.
Uh-oh, we lost
But
somebody.
Gargantius,
Yeah, I accidentally hit the X button.
Dang it.
Wah,
What were you
wah.
trying to do?
evidently.
What wisdom do you want? Just untrained or?
Straight, untrained, wisdom or intelligence, actually.
Shit.
I'll give you either, but
All right.
because you could argue either way for this one.
All right. Well, it'll be wisdom in this case because it's higher, and I am dropping inspiration, so hopefully this works.
Okay,
Damn.
drop it on the. Oh shit!
Oh well, didn't need
That's
to.
a
Natural
natural
20.
20.
You know everything about everything.
You
No, all the things.
you caught yourself. You caught yourself because in the middle of your little diatribe where you were preparing for the
Yeah.
question, you said, "What's the name of the orc god?" And he answered. He would have answered.
Yeah.
You actually said that in your diatribe, and I was totally gonna have you keep that in character if you didn't pass that check.
Thank you. No, I
And
guess.
that would have been your fifth question.
Yeah.
I could have seriously just held that and punished you with it, but I was gonna
Yeah,
give
you
you a
would have
check
done
for your
what my
character to
regular
be like,
DM
"Eh."
does. Thanks. No, my regular
Yep.
DM would have done that.
That would have been hilarious.
Okay. So where was?
It's still funny.
Yeah.
Tables would
No,
have
no.
flipped.
I like that. No. See, I like that. Like I told you, my DM when we were discussing Alafa's character, you can read all languages. It doesn't mean you necessarily understand them. Stuff like that.
That's too harsh.
I know.
That's
Okay, so
if I'd been in a worse mood, I would have done it to you anyway.
yeah, well, appreciate the chance to not be an idiot.
All right.
Where was the dwarf that that I guess we've been talking about, Gudrun, last held?
Last held.
Last captured. You know what I mean? I would hope that the frickin' well-spoken orc knows what I'm trying to say.
It's Grumsh. Yeah, that's what he said. Couldn't quite make it out.
And Alafa, I would hope that you're reading mind.
You know what? You rolled that 20 wisdom check. I'm gonna let that apply here because that was a freaking 20.
Okay.
That's not your. Think about that.
Yeah,
Think about
I
your
know.
phrasing there. I
Yeah.
mean, your phrasing isn't good.
Yeah, would it be like
You're-
last
you're causing
scene?
And
I'm
think
not-
about well, okay, and stop. Last seen by who? By him? Well,
Yeah.
probably here because he's been here the entire time.
Okay.
Last seen by somebody else. Well, how should he know?
Yeah. I'm trying to help.
You're
Paul
really
out.
asking.
Yeah.
Your question
Where-
here is actually
Just
not
ask them where did they move
productive one.
dwarf?
Would that work? Where they moved the dwarf last?
Could say something like ask him if he knows where the dwarf was moved to or what direction they were heading in when he left.
No, don't ask if he knows, because then it could be yes or no. Just ask the question before,
Right.
after. Yeah.
Yeah. So can we just say that? Yeah.
All right.
Where was?
That's your last warning. That's your
Yeah.
last warning. Whatever you
So-
ask now is it.
I understand. So thank you. Sorry, that's why I hate this spell sometimes.
I'm
This
working
one's even
on
less
it, yes,
contrived than
Riff.
the old one. So
It's a
Nah.
level
you
1
guys
wizard
want
spell.
me to say where was the dwarf last or moved to? Is that what you guys want me to say?
Yeah, move to or
Well,
what
you
direction
could,
did he?
you could
Just
ask,
taken.
where is the dwarf currently being held?
He might not know. Sure. I'll just go with what Paulna asked. Where's the dwarf currently being held? The guy doesn't know. The guy doesn't know.
I don't know that.
Okay. And then while he says that, this is where fun is. I'm communicating to Alafa via telepathy. Hopefully he's ringing in. Blow the motherfucking head up, please. Just blow it up. I'm done. Nice.
The head already blew up. You can't stop. You can't keep laughing.
I didn't see a spell.
Oh, he
I was
didn't
waiting for
Oh,
a
you want me
spell.
to
I was
actually
waiting for that
cast it?
Eldritch Blast.
I
say-
Yeah.
used my finger. I didn't know you wanted me to actually use it. Okay.
You just what? You just poke him?
I did it
Roll
on the
it.
camera.
On it.
Doink!
He only had one health point.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Gibbs.
Okay. Good job, guys.
Gibbs.
Ooh, you know what? Now it just kind of struck me that I forgot one other thing, one correlation that I made. Doesn't matter because I wasn't going to the skull. Some of the parchments that we did find did reference the Forge of Spells. That is what the book that the Banshee is holding refers to as well. Forgot that. Sorry. Just hit me now. It sucks when you roll such good knowledge checks and you gotta keep everything together.
Thank God. for
You catch
notebooks.
that strife? Did you check that strife? Did you catch that strife?
So
What?
the
Strife,
Banshee
Press.
the Banshee is potentially tied in to either the Drow or the Black Spider or something along those lines, because the parchments that we found talk about the spell forge or forge spells, and that is what the manual
Forge
that you're
spells.
and that is what the manual
Right.
or grimoire or whatever that your temple sent you to go talk to the frickin' Banshee about. That's yeah.
You,
Aw,
you
Jess,
were
I
saying,
appreciate
Strife,
that. Thank you very
didn't
much.
know why
Have a
you were
great
being
sleep.
sent to go
Have a
after
great
this.
night.
And everybody else
I hope to see you soon.
at your priesthood was saying, we don't know. It was just something the goddess said to do.
Oh, yeah, is goddess? Wait. Did you say goddess? Like,
That's for him to repeat. That's for him to repeat.
okay, was
That
it a
I
goddess?
did not.
I'm repeating.
Yeah, that I don't think you told us when we were back at the city, but okay.
The only
Yeah,
reason
it
why
was
I'm
a
saying
mission.
is-
It was
Yeah.
a mission. It was a quest given to that priest. Sorry. Okay, I forgot. You're D&D noob. When a quest is given to a priest, almost always it is given by the god or goddess.
Yeah.
It's called questing, like with a capital
Okay.
Q. Like it's an important thing that clerics and paladins do. And this other priestess was questing for this spell book, and then she asked if you could take her place because she failed.
And here's my question, because I wasn't part of the group, and you can fill in, and I'm sorry for so much talking. Was this priestess someone that Strife knew? Like,
No.
from... Was she... Okay, was she of your order or something? Is that why she gave it to you? Or was it just like someone you found dying and she gave you her last quest? Or what?
No, she
Why
was
are you
in-
on this quest?
She was in Fanlin, whatever.
Okay.
Is that the name of the town?
Yes,
Okay.
the town that got wiped out.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
town that died. Yeah,
But yes, she was
she
of the
approached me
same
there.
order.
Yeah, she was of the same order.
Shit. Alright. My little, again, goddess red flag. We just talked about Lotus. Lotus is a deceiving bitch. and Spellforge. Okay, my train of thought, maybe this is too much of me being Adam, not AO, is goddess. Usually gods and goddesses do not take the form of the opposite gender, because even when they're deceiving, because that's something they do. You didn't necessarily know this individual. This individual took you on a quest. This quest took you to this Spellforge. Now we just ran into another opposite end that has parchments and documents of the Forge of Spells. Great. Drow here. Maybe it was Black Spider manipulating your temple and cult, because apparently this Black Spider individual has a lot of reach, has a lot of power. They could have been planting dark seeds in your temple to try to get someone else to do his dirty work. Get this grimoire.
Just called your religion a cult. What are you gonna do about that?
Well,
I'd punch him in the mouth.
there was that guy that we ended up almost dispatching of that was killing all those people that was in with the group.
No, he works for the Blacks. I mean, whatever.
Works for the innkeeper now.
Also that evil bartender.
No, he works for the
He
bartender
does
now.
now, yeah.
Who's a Zent guy?
Zenturium, yes. There's a lot of evil people in this world.
Apparently.
Indeed.
What the fuck did you guys walk into? Why am I with you?
You fucked up.
So Strife, can you Strife, some of the stuff he's saying, can you elucidate? Can you tell him more about how you know about this quest, the things you know about this quest?
Well, you
surrounding
mentioned prior. You mentioned something about the gods or goddesses taking the form of someone to, deliver their quest or what have you. When we went back to the temple to tell them the fate of the town of Phandalin, they did know the priestess that had passed along this quest to me.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think that she was particular fake or whatnot, though that's not to say that someone else who did pass it on to the temple was or was not.
Yeah.
I don't know if either of you would be high level enough to know how quests come down. That's a rather personal thing, generally speaking. Unless one's happened to you personally, you don't really know. Unless you want to roll a religion check for it. Meanwhile, Gargantius is casting ashes upon the holy censers here.
I thought he was swinging his sword.
He's swinging Char around.
Char
Yeah,
is
but that's a lot less interesting.
Char or Sith.
Charizard!
Char's a dancing sword, so I don't know.
Dancing with your sword.
He's tangoing with Char.
Bodacious. I don't know what to tell
I'm
you.
doing
Dude.
that, that thing you see in anime where they keep swinging the sword, get used to
Where they
it.
practice kendo.
Yeah.
All right. What up? What now? What's going on? You guys, those rolls won't give you anything. Sorry.
Yes.
Anyway.
Since, I'll stop. This is my last thing that I'll say for a little bit because I gotta pick. If we were to leave Cragmont Castle, what's the next? Would we know the next sizable town or something along the path? Or how?
The next town would be Phandalin, I think, depending on how far we've gone.
Technically, I think he's asking for the next town that isn't in ruins.
Yeah, I'm not. I want one where it might. What I'm saying is where there's people to talk to. There's potentially a library to go study in, or a temple to go.
What?
Neverwinter.
Why don't we go back to Neverwinter and check in on our Zentarum spy?
Well, we need to stop somewhere and get.
I don't think we hired him. I think we gave him away.
Oh, we gave him away?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah,
And
we
to be
sold his
fair-
gold to the barkeep.
To be fair, I mean, after the way you were left there, I don't know if you want to go back.
The guards might be a little suspicious of a dead person walking through the gates.
Oh,
I
If
think
you
you
guys
kind of
say
left your
so.
body there.
I don't remember being dead. Right.
You were definitely dead.
Well, I mean, my character will not remember being dead.
Are you sure?
Well, yeah, the last thing I remember I was
She was
fishing,
drugged.
so...
Drugged and drunk and drowning in a pool of his blood.
Anyway, if not Neverwinter, then where?
All I know is
That is the question.
I think, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm putting too much emphasis on something, but Guardian of Thunder Tree is something that I feel we have to know, find some legend on it, or find some information on it, and maybe that's the next piece of the puzzle. And we ain't gonna find anyone to talk to here, except for amongst ourselves, and we clearly don't know jack shit about it. So...
You're not
Maybe
even
it's,
certain what Thunder Tree or where
is,
Thunder
yeah.
Tree or anything. Yeah, yeah.
I like I said, I need a library, I need a temple, I need an arcane thing. I need somewhere to go study. And hopefully Alafa will want to help. And hopefully you guys would want to help. If not, maybe we'll
All right.
find work
What do you guys
along the
think?
way.
Well, that didn't work.
Sure, lead the way.
The other place
And
outside
you were
of
heading
Neverwinter
back?
that we would know that has knowledge is the Banshee, and I'm sure that she wouldn't be very cooperative with us coming back.
Yeah, I don't want to approach the
So-
Banshee until we have something that we determine is of value to her, that we can either make a trade for the Grimoire, which she really doesn't want to give up, or help her with her demon
Nope.
situation. If we can help her with her demon situation,
Yeah,
she
You guys
might-
just kind of left that.
Oh, can you guys fill me in
You
on
guys just-
that?
That's right. He was dead that entire time.
But,
My character, I mean, you know.
Alright, so while we're walking to, I'm guessing, are we going to another winter, guys? Is that the consensus?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's probably going to be,
Yeah,
he will
'cause
determine how many days that is.
Yeah, because I don't think that the remains or what have you of Fanlin is going to have anything of use for you. I mean, it's a pretty small town.
Okay, so while we're walking, we'll fill in Gargantuous on the Banshee incident. Q, as of me asking you, do you know how many days it's going to take on foot?
Say what? The last bit?
Days it will take to get there on foot, or will we be able
get
to
to Neverwinter?
acquire, ponies or horses or something?
I think it took you. Didn't it take you like?
Hey, Sploosh.
Oh no, that was a
We
bit
had
further.
horses
I'm gonna
last time.
say you did have horses. That made all the difference. I'm gonna say it's gonna take you a day.
Oh, that's it?
It's not
okay.
bad.
No, that's good. I was expecting like 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
You
perfect. Oh.
No, you had a lot further to go last time, and I think I was
What the heck?
artificially inflating some of that stuff.
Okay, well, that's good. Okay. So, while we're walking, what happened, Gargantuous, is we went to this Banshee's, was it tomb, let's say? She did not want to basically be, wow. She didn't want to be very useful.
Jeez. The hell? Wait
yeah,
in those
you-
20s.
No, it's not a 20. He's rolling it right. It's 5d8. So yeah, that's the amount of hit
Oh,
points you can
and
sleep.
one of them was an 8. Yeah, one of them was an
Yeah.
8. Okay.
Nice. Okay. Yes. Basically,
Alright.
she has the book that Strife was sent to acquire. She will not give it up. The first time we encountered her, our barbarian friend attacked basically, and we got eviscerated. We were reincarnated about 2 weeks later, and she has a demon problem. We don't know the name of the master.
Forgot about
We don't know
that.
what's going on, but these demons are able to interweave themselves into her magic that keeps her area hers, and she cannot get rid of them. If we, by some means, are able to help her with her demon problem, we might be able to, as crazy as it sounds, get a favor from this undead bitch.
And get the book that you need to give to the Timoran temple people. Okay, got it.
Or something along those lines, yes.
Got it.
Or make it more readily, make her more ease of trading with it or something. She's seeing something of value. So, yeah.
Alright, and I'm guessing we're at Neverwinter now as he finishes the story.
Your timing is impeccable.
I am just the best storyteller ever.
I know, right? Sure. Yes, you can arrive at Neverwinter.
Do y'all have any contacts in Neverwinter?
I'm gonna say that you can arrive at the end of the day.
That's
so
generous.
you arrive. Night has fallen, but you are able to reach before it gets too late.
Do you guys have any contacts in Neverwinter?
Well, not
We just
anymore.
We just have my brotherhood in the temple.
I could try and find that sister that gave me this amulet.
Potentially killed you.
I don't know if that happened or not.
And I mean, to be fair,
we don't know. So,
to be fair, I never bothered to look if there's a local thieves guild. I mean, push comes to shove, I could reach out to them and see if they have any info.
A city as large as Neverwinter, I guarantee there's some sort of thieves guild, or at least foothold.
The contacts I have there, you don't want to talk with.
Yeah. In
Either
this,
of contacts.
yeah. Alright, well, we need to find a place for the night. So, I guess, have you guys stayed in Neverwinter at least before? Do you guys have a contact? Maybe like an innkeeper that might recognize you, and if you had a good stay, he might let you just get rooms easily?
Yeah.
We did stay here. I forgot the name though. Didn't it have something to do with like a chicken or something?
Oh, jeez.
Good God.
I don't even remember. I can never remember.
It was a turkey.
I can
It was a
never
turkey.
remember.
It was a
It was-
turkey.
Was it a turkey?
Yeah.
It was a turkey. It was the gobbling. Fuck. Was it gobbling turkey? It was something like
Cool,
that.
I guess
It was
there
like
was
gobbling
though.
turkey.
There
It was
There
like
was
a
the homeless
turkey.
guy outside. There was the homeless guy outside.
Yeah, he was
Homeless
like-
guy's
yeah.
requisition. We asked him where's the best place to
Well,
go.
We'll call it the Hobbling Gobbler.
Oh,
Oh
Alright. Nice. So,
The Hobbling
I would
Gobbler.
say, guys, we're, if we can, we should
I need
probably
to run it in
arrange.
prayer, because that's where we undid that envelope from the barkeep.
Oh, is that where we were? Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I never made that connection. All right, perfect. So, I would, and up to y'all, I would suggest that we're in a town. We can rest. We can do some, research, meet some contacts. Stride, your
So
temple.
happy we just got done resting.
Alpha, I'm going to just straight up, no.
Bring it.
A whole
Bring
person.
it.
All right, I'm
Bring it,
casting
shiny
whole
one.
person on him.
Yes, that's correct.
So I get just, yeah.
I love questions.
I mean, at this point, we don't necessarily. Okay, at this point, I don't know if we necessarily have to all be together. We can kind of, Palna can go look for a thieves guild. Alafa, if you want to, you can go talk to criminals or cultists or a librarian if you want to.
Why does it have to be criminals?
You know how
Miscreants.
young dark people
Miscreants.
get together.
You're a total class.
Hooligans.
Whoa!
Hooligans. There we go. Hooligans.
Whoa!
Billions.
Hooligans.
That was almost racist.
Yeah, just about. Just about.
You have to speak with your elf people.
Yeah, go. I do the whole hand motion.
Shiny motherfucker, you.
You should cast your daylight spell on his skull or something as he leaves.
Yeah, for 1 hour, Alafa's just like. "Wah."
Out of character for a second. For those that have Xboxes, Neverwinter is out on Xbox right now.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Oh,
pretty
nice,
drama,
yes.
wasn't it?
I'm extremely, extremely envious. No, that was a goat. That was a goat.
That was the screaming goat.
That was the screaming goat. You never seen the goat video? Go search for
Yeah.
the screaming goat. Yeah. Oh my god, it's
I think I have seen it.
it's great. Yeah. All right.
All right, so I guess
So, back in
Gargantius.
town?
I mean, Strike and I are headed towards the temple.
Okay.
Prior, did you want to go and check out the temple today, or do you want to do that in the morning after we've rested from our journey?
If we're going to the temple now, I can tag along.
Oh yes, I remember
Okay.
our crappily
I mean-
drawn map.
I have a
Hey, my
lot-
drawing's still here.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of research to do. I mean, we have a lot of digging. We can maybe. I mean, Neverwinter's a massive city. There's a ton of trafficking. If we're lucky, Palna's. If
It's
you're
not a
able to
massive
run into
city anymore. It got blown up.
Yeah.
still,
It got blowed up.
has it recovered
You
from
know
the
about
blowing
that?
up in some sense?
Partially.
No.
In some
still
sense.
rebuilding.
In some sense.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much the old city is just wiped out, and everything's built
Nah.
around it now. It's basically like a Taurus now.
Yeah, like old Netherwinter in the middle, new Netherwinter around. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Gotcha. I'm really hoping maybe the Thieves Guild would have heard of some jobs associated with the Black Spider.
Sorry. I had chat stuff going on.
Did you want to go there first, or instead? I definitely need to stop by the temple just to bring him up to speed with the Banshee. So just kind of give him an update.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Unless
No
you wanna
worries,
leave 'em in the
JP.
dark. I mean,
I
that's
understand,
not
dude.
to do, but I mean, they could be a source of information.
Night, Jeff.
It's your
Take
temple. It's your mission from your temple. We might as well try to. They might be able to help you.
Is your mission from Gad?
From Git.
From Gad.
I'm glad my drawing's still here. It's kind of useful.
Okay. Whoa. Don't need that. Okay.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was the
gee.
background.
Wow. We got bolts. Got all sorts of stuff going on here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Let me switch up here.
It may actually be useful to, like, if someone reacts to me being alive, that means they had something to do with my death.
They drugged you.
Potentially. You head on into town. You don't really get any funny looks, no. Not just walking through. Where are we going first? We're gonna go to the Temple of Tamora first. Gonna get that done. Seems like we have multiple people to talk to there, perhaps.
Yeah.
Or were you guys gonna split up? Is that what it is?
I believe some of us are
I think we're
splitting. I
splitting
don't know.
So far, it's
Okay.
the three of us, and then Palma's going off to the Thieves Guild, and I don't know what Olaf is doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna branch off.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look for a sign, symbol, whatever it is that denotes the Thieves Guild.
All right.
By the way,
I thought I had created something, and now I can't find
since
it.
I'm an urchin, we can get to the temple twice as fast.
That's true.
Nice.
Not that it's a real concern. Speed.
I don't know. I mean, I have to at least mention it.
Well, you could be one of those DMs that is making sleight of hand checks while we travel through the bad parts of town to see if someone's stealing stuff. So double speed is kind of good.
The heck is
Indeed.
that? Is that
Oh,
the Thieves
look.
Guild
What's
sign?
that?
Oh, look what I've seen.
Let's see.
Father Time.
Look what I found.
Oh, God. Let's see if I can. Oh, can't remember the command. Seriously, I had this saved somewhere.
I don't know if this is
What is this?
actually.
Okay, while I'm figuring that out, oh, you'll see. We'll get to that fairly shortly. Strife, and who's going with him? Gargantius? Anybody else going with him?
And prior.
Prior.
Okay. All right, you three will head on up to the Temple of Tamora. Strife, you can walk in, since they are your people. And what are you... Well, you will be greeted at the front by the same brother who initially greeted you when you first came to town a while back. And he will look at you oddly and... Oh, yes. Strife, I think, wasn't it?
You think? I haven't been gone that long. It's a few weeks. Right.
I have
You've
not
been dead
seen
for
you
2
in-
weeks.
I have not seen you in 6 months, at least.
What? 6 months, huh?
That-
Wow,
Dang!
It's been gone a long
When I-
time. then.
Yes, it's, you were here speaking about Sister Grail, right? And the quest to go see the Banshee. We had not heard from you. We thought you were lost.
Right. Well, we did manage to find the Banshee. But let me introduce my new friend here, Sir Prior. As I wave over to him and introduce him as a cleric of... Who do you follow again? I'm horrible.
It's only been a couple weeks,
So
right?
Yeah, apparently it's only been a couple weeks. Apparently I'm losing my memory in these extra 5 months that I've been gone.
It occurs to you, you don't actually know how long you were dead. The Banshee said that the imps had been there for a couple weeks, but you don't know how long it was between the first set of imps and the second set of imps. She never said that,
Okay.
and you never asked her.
Sure.
I know you never asked her.
Touche.
She
No,
didn't
you're,
say.
you're right. Touche.
Yep, you're right.
Is this brother?
Clerics, yes.
Okay. So if he's a monk, I'd say, well, greetings, monk. If not, greetings, cleric. And I would assume, is it a dragonborn type of monastery? Is it a mixed monastery?
It's mixed.
Okay.
Very mixed,
Perfect.
in fact.
Nice.
So
Sure.
I'll continue and fill him in on what we experienced with the Banshee. I'm going to omit the whole dying and time skipped.
Okay. All right. Well, that is very interesting. I do not know why the goddess would have sent you on that particular quest, other than it must have been important. I know of no other reference to anything called the Forge of Spells. I know of no other purpose for this Banshee to be under question. The goddess knows things that we simply do not. That is her fortune.
Pardon my ignorance, but what are your what are the pillars of your goddess's faith and belief?
Are you asking that of the brother?
Yeah, like, or even Strife, like what does their temple follow? I mean, because she's not one of the three of the pantheon, so what type of goddess
Okay,
is she,
whoa.
kind of thing?
Hang on.
Yeah.
We probably need to fix this right now.
Okay.
You're
Am I
thinking
getting my other
original
campaign
prior.
mixed up? Yeah.
Yes,
sorry,
you are. You're
sorry.
thinking original prior.
Yeah. Sorry.
No. Yeah. Tamora is definitely one of the, not the greatest, but certainly one of the greater goddesses of this world.
Okay.
Goddess of luck. Good
Thank
fortune.
you. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Got other campaign mixed in.
It's alright.
Strife, what's your standing
Thanks,
in this
JP.
monastery? Like, do you have the ears of the elder? Like, can you get an elder to talk to, or is it going to be difficult for us?
I don't know.
Okay.
We haven't
Never tried.
We haven't gotten that. Yeah, we never got into that.
All right. Well, maybe we can strike it as it's a very important thing that this quest was passed on to you by a dying sister of your temple, and it brought upon, what we encountered was a banshee, demons, and we does forge of spells, and maybe that'll be enough for us to maybe talk to someone of higher stature than the guy that's greeting us. So, but I would let you do the talking since this is your.
It's up to you to try it.
This is your, your
Yeah,
group.
let's try it. Let's see if we can find someone with more knowledge
I just want to find my
or
thief
better
skill.
standing. Maybe you can give us something a little more concrete than I don't know.
Okay. You're gonna try and you're just gonna ask, or what? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to ask if there is a monk present currently that is how would you phrase it? Holds a higher standing here at the temple.
I can see if someone is available.
Thank you.
Palma, what are you doing?
I am looking for a marking that would indicate a Thieves Guild.
Aha. All right. Let's see. I need either a history or survival from you.
Okay, so let me go over to skills. History or survival. Cool. I think I'm going to do history.
Okay.
Because the other one was a
All
minus
right.
one buff.
That's pretty good. Let's see. You will know of some of the local indicators, just from general knowledge. Now I need a perception or investigation. You'll know some of the local practices as well. That to you. Wow. Holy crap.
It appears that I have the
Um,
address tattooed on the inside of my arm.
No
Oh,
doubt.
is that what that
right
was?
here.
I was wondering what that writing was. It's been there all day.
You do know. You find it immediately.
That works
You
out well.
recognize, oh, there's a particular carving. That's exactly what that's used for. Yeah. You know exactly how where. Okay. Give me a D4. Give me a D4. Give me some more information. Or rather, give me a D4 so I can give you more information. A 1. All right.
Oh no, JP.
All right, I'm going to say that you saw the mark actually on one of the guards' armor as you walked into the city.
Okay.
It was lightly etched into, let's say, kind of like the lapel kind of area.
Okay, no buildings or anything that I've seen. Like outside any door frames or anything. Just on the guard.
That's where you saw it.
Okay. And as a side note, what is the rotating Hourglass?
Click on it. Click on it.
We
Nothing.
can't.
You can't click on it?
No. And not
Oh.
to be a pain,
Well,
but
that's
if you
no
could
good.
maybe move it like just above our characters, because that's kind of like off screen for me.
All right. No problem.
You're such a pain. So needy.
Seriously, you can't. All right, just don't futz with it. There we go. Ah,
Okay, I
jeez,
see it counting
you know-
down.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I can click on it
All right.
now. It does like seconds.
Yep.
I like it. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go look for the guard then.
No. Stop it. Stop it.
Looks
Don't mess.
dead.
No moving.
It's actually a pretty cool
Alright.
clock.
Yeah, you can easily find the guard. I mean, he's still there.
Okay,
Were you
so
gonna, you were gonna go talk to him?
yeah, I'm gonna approach the guard, and
Okay.
tap him on his shoulder. Excuse me, good sir.
Yep.
I couldn't help but notice we may have some acquaintances in common. I'm looking for some information, and I'm looking for some people that are rather well connected in the area. Perhaps you could could assist me with that, or connect me with someone who might be able to provide some information.
Roll a d4, please.
That voice cue. Are you gonna read 50 Shades of Grey with that voice?
Ha ha ha! Hi-yo. And what if I do?
Hey, Shep.
What's in it for me?
Well, gold, of course. I'm not a stranger to thieves guilds.
How do I know you're not some kind of infiltrator or something?
That's actually I like Kirgantius's out of character suggestion. Actually, I think that's a great idea. So hold on one sec. Would that be a sleight of hand if I were to try and pick his pocket or something?
Yep.
His pocket while he's looking at you.
Well, that's how you prove,
Or
right?
hold on, what about thieves' tools? I guess it doesn't matter, right?
I say just punch him in the throat. Something a thief would do.
I will say he barely notices. And,
Yeah. Alright. Now you said something about gold.
Well, I first said
what did
something
you take?
about
What did you take, by the way? What did you take?
I
What were you
grabbed
doing exactly?
I grabbed a key out of his pocket.
You said something about gold.
Sorry, that the hand is out. You said he slightly noticed. Does he know what I took? Or he just...
That's why I asked.
he'll fish around in his pockets a bit after he sees that the slight movement. Basically, he picked up on something lightning in his pocket and a slight
Hey, Rob.
movement from you, and he'll kind of pat, fish. He seems to know.
Okay. Yes, I did say something about gold, but I also said something about information. Perhaps you could let me know who I should be speaking to. Or at least where the guild is located. Perhaps, more people will have more information.